on the vlog again. Just can't wait to do a vlog again. The life I love is making vlogs for my friends, and I can't wait to do a vlog again. Doing a vlog again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to do a vlog again. Hello everyone and welcome back to The Top Vloggers. As always, I am your host, High and Mighty Joe, hanging out with
your co-host, the lovely Cat.
And boy, have we got a great vlog for you today. Today's vlog is on Cole Porter. He's one of my all-time favorites. Definitely ranks up there in the top 20 for sure. And he is from right here in Peru, Indiana.
You can join us on all of our social media websites, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The Top Vloggers. Also, if you'd like to help us reach the top, you can do so by going to www.patreon.com/thetopvloggers. Without your help and support, these vlogs would be almost impossible to do. There will be a link in the description below.
And if you are new here, don't forget you can hit that subscribe button, take it one step further, and ring the notification bell to keep you up to date on all the future adventures that we will be going on this channel. So let's get going. Well, today's vlog brings us to the old-fashioned garden, and I believe the lovely Cat has more information about it.
Violets, marigolds, columbines, hollyhocks, and phlox. Broadway composer Cole Porter mentioned all of them in his 1919 song called Old-Fashioned Gardens. The piece ended up making him a ton of money, more than $100,000 in royalties, and helped launch a career that established him as one of America's greatest songwriters. The house and the property belonged to Cole Porter's step-grandmother from the early 1900s until her death in the 1940s. At the time the Porter family bought the land at 2455 South Francis Slocum Trail, the property contained only a small bungalow surrounded by lush gardens. The bungalow was eventually renovated and added on to make a house.
And this is the house that we are looking at right now.
Found out the lady that currently owns this house was my 7th grade home economics teacher, Mrs. Jordan. This house, Cole Porter's grandfather, James Omar Cole, had built for his parents. It's called Wesley Farms.
Right now we are outside the Cole Porter Inn. Now, Cole Porter was born in this house on June 9th, 1891, right here in Peru, Indiana. His mother gave him the middle name Albert later in his life. With a wealthy grandfather, James Omar Cole, Porter had a comfortable childhood during which he studied the violin and piano. Now, he preferred to play the piano and was soon practicing for 2 hours every day. At age 11, he wrote a song that he got published with the help of his mother. With an undergrad at Yale University, Porter wrote the fight song Bulldog, as well as other pieces for student productions. His output during these years totaled approximately 300 songs. Wow! As his grandfather didn't want him to have a career in music, Porter was dispatched to Harvard's law school. However, he soon switched his study to studying music, though his grandfather was told that he was continuing to be a law student. Now, Cole Porter also spent some time living in Europe. After his first musical, See America First, made an unsuccessful appearance on Broadway in 1916, Porter went to France the next year. World War I was still in progress, and he sent home reports that said that he had joined the French Foreign Legion, which is just completely untrue. He never did that. But those are things that people have said about him. Porter was actually participating in an active Parisian lifestyle. And in 1918, he met his wife, Linda Lee Thomas, who he would marry in 1919.
Porter's life with Thomas featured travel around Europe. The two set up a home in Paris and later rented the Palazzo Rosenco in Venice, Italy. Porter didn't depend on music for an income. In addition to his wife's money, he received financial support from his family. However, he continued to create songs, with his numbers appearing in some London shows.
Now, Cole Porter had a lot of musical success. Porter wrote "Let's Do It, Let's Fall in Love" for Paris in 1928. The song was a hit and the beginning of a successful Broadway career that reached new heights in the 1930s. For Gay Divorced 1932, which starred Fred Astaire, Porter wrote "Night and Day," which is one of my personal favorites. Anything Goes 1934 contained more popular numbers, including "I Get a Kick Out of You" and "You're the Top." Other notable songs Porter wrote during this decade are "Begin the Begun" in 1935 and "It's De Lovely" in 1936. His talents found a home on the big screen as well. "Easy to Love" in 1936, "I've Got You Under My Skin," which is another one of my personal favorites, in 1936, and "In the Still of the Night" in 1937 were all written for the movies. Now, in 1937, Porter was in a riding accident. His horse fell on top of him, crushing both of his legs. The after effects of his injuries would force Porter to endure more than 30 operations and years of pain. However, in spite of this, or as a coping mechanism, he continued to work, producing memorable songs like "Friendship" in 1939 and "You'll Be So Nice to Come Home To" in 1942.
Now, some of Porter's post-accident Broadway shows were successful, if forgettable, such as "Something for the Boys" 1943. He had a huge flop with "Around the World" 1946, directed by and starring Orson Welles, and "Kiss Me Kate" 1948, adapted from William Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew. Porter once again had a musical hit, receiving a Tony Award for his work. The show's songs included "Too Darn Hot" and "I've Come to Wive It Wealthy in Padua."
Now, as you can see, we are on the corner of Huntington Street and 3rd Street, otherwise known as Cole Porter Way. This is the corner that his house sits on. Now, as you can see, they also have it marked off on the corner of the sidewalks right here in front of his house as well. Now, Porter's wife died in 1954. Despite his years of extramarital homosexual relations, she had been a source of friendship and support, and her death was a blow to Porter. He continued to work on both Broadway shows and films, gaining an Academy Award nomination for True Love, written for High Society 1956, but he also escaped into alcohol and painkillers. In 1958, due to his accident, Porter had to have his right leg amputated. Afterwards, he stopped writing songs. He also withdrew from public life, telling friends, "I am only half a man now." At 73, he died in Santa Monica, California on October 15th, 1964. Now, I just want to say, in my personal opinion, I think he was a gifted composer and lyricist, and he, as I said, he created some of the greatest songs that I enjoy to this day. "Night and Day," "Kiss Me Kate." It just such a wonderful chance to get to see the home of Cole Porter.
Now, history happened right here. Cole Porter, born on June 9th, 1891. Cole Porter, one of America's greatest composers and lyricists, was born here. He learned to play the piano and violin in this house, and at age 10, he wrote one of his earliest compositions, "Song of the Birds," for his mother, Kate. Porter went on to write hundreds of classic songs for the stage, movies, and TV, including "Begin the Beguine" and "I Get a Kick Out of You."
Wow. Can't believe that we were right here seeing a piece of history. Now, this sign says celebrating 200 years, 1916 to 2016. What a beautiful sign. Right here on the fence in front of Cole Porter's house.
A landmark of American music, birthplace of Cole Porter, 1891 to 1964. Composer and lyricist for the American musical theater. His songs include Night and Day and When They Begin, They Begin, presented by the National Music Council, Miami County Historical Society, and Exxon.
Well, it's nice to just be able to see this house and to see this piece of history and be able to be part of this and to see the American flag and to see the sign right up there that says Cole Porter Inn. I guess there's a part of me that that can't believe that that we're actually able to put this vlog together for you guys, the people. Man, this is awesome. Well, here we are at the graveyard in the cemetery, and nice headstone of Cole Porter, and the ones he has a whole family little plot that is right here, and it's nice to just be able to pay our final respects and know that things were great for him for a time, and then he had an accident, and then his wife died, and then he died, and as we all come to know, that seems to be the way that life works, from the beginning all the way up to the end. And when he died all the way out in California at his home, and then they brought him all the way back here to Indiana. And I hope to one day, when we get back out to California towards home, to be able to find out where his house is and show you guys that house where he passed away as well. But this is his final resting place right here in this cemetery. As you can see, Linda Lee, the wife of Cole Porter, is buried on, well, I guess it would be his left side, and then Cole Porter would be on the left side of our screen, as you can see right here.
Cole Porter underwent kidney surgery in a Santa Monica, California hospital the week prior to his death. Also, after high school, he didn't return to his childhood home very often, just occasionally.
Now I will give you a closer look at the little stones that they have. They're not too little. I'd say they're probably about a foot and a half. About a foot and a half. But this one says Linda Lee, wife of Cole Porter, and then it has the day and that she died. And then this one says Cole Porter, and has the day he was born and the day he died as well. And here is Samuel F. Porter. This is Cole Porter's father, and his little stone has the date that he was born and the date that he died in as well. He died in 1927. Now this is Kate Cole Porter, and it says that she was born on January 27th, 1862, and that she died August 2nd of 1952. And Kate Cole Porter was Cole Porter's mother. And here is Louis Omar Porter, and it has the date that he passed away, and it also says Rachel Porter as well, and it has the dates that she was born and passed away as well. And these were the brother and sister of Cole Porter. And here is Louis Cole, February 7th, 1865, it looks like, to November 8th, 1903. And this would be Cole Porter's uncle. And here is Rachel Cole. Now, she is the wife of Jas O. Cole, and this would be his grandmother. And it has the dates that she died and was born as well. Now here is the tombstone of James Omar Cole, born on December 23rd, 1828, and passed away on February 8th, it looks like, of 1923. And this was the grandfather of Cole Porter. So, got a whole family out here. And Bessie Cole, right here, would be his step-grandmother. And we visited her house earlier on in the vlog. So, you can see right there is her tombstone as well. But as you can see, they have a beautiful plot here for all of their family to be buried in. As you can see, there is 9 of them buried here, and they even have the marker that says Cole at the top. And there has a few signs out here that also point that says where the Cole Porter gravesite is. So if you ever happen to come out to the cemetery in Peru, Indiana to visit him, you'll know just to follow the signs, and it definitely shouldn't be too hard to find. Well, thank you so much for coming on this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys learned a lot.
It was a very interesting vlog. I did learn a lot and enjoyed doing it for you guys.
And I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. We will see you again tomorrow. Top Vloggers, out.